Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Crazy Dog back once again on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with my second Buckeyes basketball transfer portal commitment video of the day, as apparently one transfer portal commitment wasn't enough for good old Jake Diebler, as just a little while ago, Jake got his second transfer portal commitment of the offseason. And this one is a big man, as former Kentucky Wildcats forward slash center Andrija Jelavic officially committed to Ohio State. And right away, you look at his stats down below, right? 5.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, 0.7 assists, shooting 47.7% from the field. So essentially, you could say 5.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, barely 1 assist, shooting 48% from the field. Not too bad, right? I mean, at least he can contribute. But of course, as far as am I excited for this commitment? I'm kind of cautious, as you can imagine, because we all remember what happened the last time Ohio State got a transfer big man from Kentucky. And we all remember how that went, right? Aaron Bradshaw. Speaking of which, how did he do at Memphis this year? Because I'm going to be honest, I barely paid attention to Memphis, but every once in a while, I would see his name on Twitter, and it's always him doing something stupid, like fouling out or whatever. Then after a while, I just didn't hear his name again. So I don't know how he did. Not like I really care. But when he was at Ohio State, oh my God, that dude was trash. Talk about a giant waste of money. So it's pretty easy to see why the Buckeyes went on the slightly less expensive route for this one. Because let me be honest here, right? I know we all look at this and go, man, we wanted a big time center, not this. Now, what if Andrija goes out there next season and turns into a walking double double, right? I mean, it could happen, right? Playing in the Big Ten. I mean, the Big Ten ain't no walk in the park, obviously. I mean, the defending national champions are in the Big Ten, right? And we saw what A.J. Mara was doing to teams. If we can get something like that out of Andrija, that's a W in my book, right? Just someone who can, occupy the paint, block shots, and get us rebounds, get us second chance opportunities, right? Because we need that. Get John Mobley and the other scorers more chances to get buckets. Also get buckets himself too, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna hold out hope for Andrija and see if he can contribute. Because of course, when it comes to what I think he can do, I mean, the freaking bar is practically on the floor with this one. Like all he has to do is not be a total liability on the court, and he's going to be better than Aaron Bradshaw. That's not hard to do. It's not much. I'm not asking for much with this one. But what I am wondering is Andrija going to be a starter here? Because you already have Josh Ojianwuna, who's coming off that major injury 2 years ago, which forced him to miss all of last year. Of course, the Buckeyes got him from Baylor in the portal. And then you have Ivan Jegovin, who, as far as I know, is coming back. So that's 3 big men. Diebler's going to have some tough decisions to make. That's for sure. And did I mention that the Buckeyes still need a certified bucket-getting point guard? And all I'm going to say is, I really, really hope that Justin Pippen isn't the starter at point guard. Because if he is, I mean, I'm going to give him a chance. But damn, dude. I mean, I heard the Buckeyes were going after some of the better point guards in the portal. Isaiah Johnson from Colorado, Rob Wright from BYU, and then probably others out there as well. Of course, Jalen Harrelson from Notre Dame. He isn't a point guard, but he's still really good. And I really hope we can get him. But yeah, I mean, if we don't end up with Isaiah Johnson or Rob Wright, it's going to be a big time bummer, you know? But it seems like every day I see tweets talking about the Buckeyes being connected to different players. And I try not to get my hopes up because I know how that goes. You see a player, you hear the Buckeyes are interested. In fact, I'll take you one better. The Buckeyes are among the finalists for that player. And I start thinking, oh, I think we can get him. And then a little while later, I see a tweet saying that player's going elsewhere. It's happened way too often with Ohio State basketball. It's funny because Ohio State football can get whoever the hell they want. I mean, it seems like every year the football squad gets some top flight players. They get some certified dogs. And then the basketball team's out here scrounging the clearance aisle, right? Clearance section. You know, when you go to those freaking little like convenience stores and they have the little crate with like clearance stuff. That's the Buckeyes. You know, my hope is that if they're going the cheaper route for a backup point guard and a starting center, I hope they go out and get a certified bucket getter. Get me Rob Wright or Isaiah Johnson to be the starting point guard. Get me someone who can score at will and can also pass and run the offense. We need someone to fill their shoes left by the departure of Bruce Thornton. That's going to be tough to do, right? Bruce was him. It's going to be tough to replace him. But I'm sure Jake Diebler and them know what to do. I hope. Because if they fumble this, they're going to be gone after this upcoming season. I bet you. I'll be shocked if Diebler is the coach of the Buckeyes basketball team this time next year if things don't go right next season. I'm just going to say it right there, right? He's running out for Diebler, and he knows it. Or at least I hope he does, right? Has to have some urgency this year. So let me know what you guys think of Andrija Jelavic, and we'll see what he can do. And we'll see what other moves the Buckeyes make because, they're not done. They still have holes to fill. And we'll see how they fill them. So when the next transfer portal commitment drops, I'll be right here waiting. So as always, be sure to have the like button or hit the like button, have notifications turned on, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And for anyone wondering, am I going to be doing any more Buckeye football content? Of course. It's kind of quiet. I mean, yeah, you got spring practice going on, but I'm probably going to have a video out, or maybe I'll do a stream talking about the spring game. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing, just like I did last year. Go live and kind of talk about the spring game. So, with that being said, that's all I got. Have a good rest of your night, unless the Buckeyes get another portal commitment. Maybe the Buckeyes football team gets a commitment. You never know, right? So, that's all I got. Damn, spending almost 10 minutes talking about Andrija Jelavic. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm Crazy Dog coming at you as always on the Buck and Crazy YouTube channel. Let's go Bucks. OH. I'm out. Bye-bye.